Today I'm going to make rice with vermicelli noodles. It is Vermicelli. I'm washing the rice. That was 2 cups of white long grain rice. You wash it until all the water comes through clear, and it won't make your rice real sticky and clumpy. At first I put my burner on high. I use an electric stove and it heats it up faster, and then I can lower it later. I'm putting in a half a stick, probably about 4 tablespoons of butter. As the butter melts, I'm going to take these nests of vermicelli and I'm going to crumple them, crush them into the pan. I'm making 2 cups of rice, so I'm going to put one of these little nests of noodles for each cup. I've got the butter's starting to melt. What I'm going to do now is brown these noodles. Let it absorb all the butter, melt the butter, and let them get nice and toasty brown. It looks prettier when they're brown. The burner is hot. Now I'm going to lower it a little bit to possibly medium high. We want it brown, but we don't want it burned. You could put more butter if you want, but believe me, 4 tablespoons for 2 cups is plenty. There's a lot of flavor in that. You can see this is starting to get brown. I like a little browner than that. It makes the dish prettier. And it makes it tastier. You can see it's getting browner now. Well, almost time for the rice. Now I'm going to pour in my washed rice and stir that into all of it. And I like to toast the rice in the butter and dry it a little bit. I know we're going to pour water on it, but this does change the flavor. Those noodles are just the right color. Okay, mix it all in, make sure it absorbs all the butter. And now I put 2 cups of water per 1 cup of rice. So I'm going to add 4 cups of water to this. I added an extra 1/4 cup of water because of the noodles. I'm going to add salt. Probably that's about a little more than a tablespoon. I put the salt in, and I take a little spoon and I taste the water. It needs a tiny bit more salt, but that way you're in control of how much salt to put in. You make it as salty or not as salty as you'd like. I put it on high. I think there's plenty of salt in there, and I'm going to cover it and let it come to a boil. It's starting to boil. I never stir my rice. Let it boil, and I'm going to lower it down to about a medium low, and I'm going to let it cook until it absorbs all the water. When the water is gone, I turn it off and leave it on low, leave it covered, and let it steam till it's cooked. As you can see, the rice has absorbed all the water. See, there's still some in there. I'm not going to stir it, but I am going to leave the cover on. And I put the burner on low until the water dries out, then I will turn it off. Okay, it's only been about 2 or 3 minutes. But as you can see, the water at the bottom is gone. I'm not going to mix it. I'm going to turn the burner off. I'm going to put the cover on, and I'm going to let it steam now, and it'll dry. It's been a few minutes now. I'm going to test the rice. Not quite yet, but I'm going to leave it on. I have an electric stove, so I'm leaving it on here, and it'll keep it warm. If you have a gas stove, you should maybe put the lowest temperature you can get and leave it till the rice is cooked. Okay, I think we're all done. Now is when I stir it. If you remember, I cooked it on high first, got the water boiling, then I put it on medium, and after the water had evaporated and the rice was more dry, I put it on low. See how nice it looks? And I remembered to never tap the side of the pan real hard because it makes all the rice stick together. I'm putting the rice in a platter, and I always serve my rice on a platter. That's how my mom did. We didn't put it in bowls. She put it on a platter and served it that way. There, isn't that pretty? And the noodles are just dark enough to be colorful in there. You can serve this with lubia or green beans and chicken, anything you wish. And it's a very nice meal. I also enjoy a nice bowl of fresh lebanon or yogurt with this rice.